In the frozen forests of Finland, where winter temperatures dropped below -40 degrees, a quiet man would become one of the most feared soldiers in modern warfare. Hidden beneath snow and silence, he fought not for glory, but for survival. His name was Simo Häyhä. To the Soviet army, he became something else entirely. They called him the White Death. In 1939, Europe was already consumed by World War II. As borders collapsed and armies advanced, the Soviet Union turned its attention north. Its target was Finland, a nation small in population, limited in resources, and vastly outnumbered. Soviet leadership believed Finland would fall in days. The invasion became known as the Winter War. Over 400,000 Soviet troops crossed into Finnish territory. Finland could field only a fraction of that force, but the battlefield was not open land. It was dense forest, deep snow, and brutal cold. Conditions that punished the unprepared and favored those who knew the land. Simo Häyhä was not a career soldier. Before the war, he lived a quiet life as a farmer and hunter. He learned patience from tracking animals, precision from a single clean shot, silence from hours spent waiting without movement. These skills, developed over a lifetime, would soon make him deadly beyond measure. Assigned as a sniper, Simo made a decision that defied convention. He refused to use a telescopic scope. Scopes reflected sunlight and forced snipers to expose themselves. Instead, he relied on iron sights, calm breathing, and perfect stillness. Often, he would remain motionless for hours, waiting for the exact moment to fire. To survive the cold and remain unseen, Simo adapted. He packed snow into his mouth to hide his breath. He wore pure white camouflage to blend into the landscape. He packed snow around his rifle to prevent movement when firing. In conditions that could freeze exposed skin in minutes, he endured without complaint. Soon, Soviet soldiers began to disappear. Patrols entered the forest and never returned. Confusion turned to fear. Rumors spread among the ranks of an unseen enemy who struck without warning. The Soviets gave him a name, the White Death. The Soviet command responded by sending elite sniper teams to eliminate him. None succeeded. Artillery barrages were launched at suspected positions, but Simo simply moved and continued his work. Every attempt to stop him failed, and every failure cost more lives. In just 100 days, Simo Häyhä recorded more than 500 confirmed sniper kills, an average of 5 per day. This number does not include close-range combat kills. No sniper in recorded history has ever matched this total.
On March 6, 1940, Simo was finally hit.
A Soviet explosive round struck his face, shattering his jaw and destroying much of it. Many believed he had been killed. Simo survived, falling into a coma. When he awoke, the war was over. Finland had endured. Against impossible odds, it had defended its independence. After the war, Simo Häyhä returned to a quiet life. He never bragged, he never glorified violence. When asked how he achieved so much, he gave a simple answer: practice. He lived to the age of 96, passing away in 2002. He was not a general. He was not a conqueror. He was a man defending his home. In the coldest battlefield in history, silence became a weapon, patience became power, and one hunter became a legend: the White Death.